Are the Golden State Warriors on the verge of a game-changing trade? With the season slipping away and playoff hopes dwindling, whispers are growing louder about a potential blockbuster move that could bring a superstar to the Bay. Imagine a player who can take this team over the top, standing beside Steph Curry. If you're as invested in this season as I am, stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what could be a pivotal moment for our Warriors. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay updated on all things Golden State. The Golden State Warriors find themselves in a precarious situation as we dive deeper into the 2024-25 NBA season. Sitting at 10th in the Western Conference, the urgency for a transformative move is palpable. The name on everyone's lips, Jimmy Butler. With Steph Curry leading the charge, the idea of adding a player of Butler's caliber could reignite the Warriors' championship aspirations. But here's the kicker. The Miami Heat have firmly shut the door on any potential trade discussions. Pat Riley, the legendary Heat president, made it crystal clear in his recent statements. He expressed his frustration over the rampant speculation surrounding Butler's future, emphasizing that such distractions are unfair to the players and coaches. While Riley's words might seem definitive, we all know that in the NBA, nothing is truly off the table. He's a shrewd operator, and if the right offer comes along, business decisions can quickly pivot. So, where does this leave the Warriors? The Heat's firm stance means that they'll have to explore other avenues if they want to bolster their roster. It's evident that simply relying on internal development or existing young talents won't suffice. The Warriors need a legitimate playmaker alongside Curry to compete effectively in the Western Conference. The landscape of the NBA is constantly shifting. Just look at history. Players deemed untouchable can suddenly become available, often when you least expect it. The Warriors must stay engaged, whether it's with Miami or through potential three-team trade scenarios. They can't afford to sit back and hope for a miracle. With Butler seemingly off the table, who else could they target? It's a tough pill to swallow as a fan. You want to believe management will make the right moves, but with the stakes so high, every decision becomes critical. The Warriors have an opportunity to reshape their future and maintain their competitive edge. If they can't land a star like Butler, they need to think creatively and strategically. Maybe it's time to look at younger players who can grow with the team, or veterans who can provide immediate impact without breaking the bank. I have to ask, do you believe this was the right decision by the Heat? Personally, I'm mixed about it. On one hand, I understand the need for Miami to maintain their core. On the other, not exploring trade options for a player like Butler could backfire if the team doesn't make a deep playoff run this year. The Warriors must keep an eye on this situation, as the dynamic between these franchises could change overnight. As we navigate this season, it's essential to remember the emotions wrapped up in these decisions. The hope of bringing in a player who can change the course of our season is what keeps us engaged as fans. The Warriors' management has a tough road ahead, and every move will be scrutinized. Will they rise to the occasion and make the right calls? After a promising start, the team has stumbled with a disheartening 3-11 run, now sitting in 10th place in the Western Conference. It's a drastic shift from where they were just a few weeks ago, comfortably positioned at the top. Fans are left wondering what needs to change to revitalize this squad. With Stephen Curry showing signs of wear, it's clear he needs support, and the front office seems to be taking note. Rumors have recently surfaced about the Warriors making moves, particularly with the Chicago Bulls and a certain Nikola Vucevic. According to reports from Evan Sidery, Golden State has reached out to Chicago regarding the talented big man. Vucevic has been nothing short of impressive this season, averaging 20.7 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 3.2 assists, while shooting a remarkable 58.1% from the field and an eye-popping 45.6% from beyond the arc. This resurgence has caught the attention of teams around the league, and it's easy to see why the Warriors would be interested. Now, let's break this down. The Warriors possess the necessary expiring contracts and draft capital to make a deal with the Bulls feasible. However, the question looms large. Is Vucevic the right fit? We've seen his game evolve, and this season he's playing some of the best basketball of his career. But can he mesh with the Warriors' style? Can he provide the spark needed to help Curry and the rest of the squad elevate their play? The trade market for Vucevic might not have been hot during the summer, but his recent performances have undoubtedly put him back on the radar of several teams. This brings an interesting dynamic to the conversation. The Bulls, facing their own challenges, may not hold out for a king's ransom in return. But as Warriors fans, we need to ask ourselves, what would we be willing to give up for a player like Vucevic? For a franchise that has built its identity around a fast-paced, sharp-shooting style, Vucevic's ability to stretch the floor could provide a significant advantage. Imagine a front court featuring Vucevic alongside Draymond Green. The spacing he provides could open up driving lanes for Curry and Klay Thompson, enhancing the Warriors' offensive potency. But let's not forget about the defensive end. How does Vucevic hold up against the league's elite big men? I find myself torn on this potential move. On one hand, his current form is hard to ignore. On the other hand, we've seen players struggle to adapt to new systems, especially when the stakes are high. The Warriors are in a precarious position, and any misstep could deepen the current slump. So, is pursuing Vucevic the right path forward? I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think Vucevic would be the solution we need? Or do you believe we should explore other options? It's clear that the Warriors need to make some strategic decisions soon, as the window for another championship run with this core is slowly closing. As the trade deadline approaches, the excitement and anxiety build. Every rumor, every report can change the trajectory of this season. It's a roller coaster of emotions for us fans, and I invite you to join the conversation. What are your expectations? What frustrations are you feeling as we navigate this challenging season? So, let's keep this dialogue going. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe that bringing in Vucevic is a move that could turn the tide for the Warriors? Or do you think we should hold off and look for different solutions? Make sure to like this video, share it with your fellow Warriors fans, and subscribe to my channel for all the latest updates. Trust me, you won't want to miss any news as we dive deeper into what the future holds for our beloved Warriors. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay informed on every development. Your passion fuels this channel, and I can't wait to hear from you all.